Hi everyone and welcome to today's home live streaming. My name is Noemi Simon and I'm a sales agent at Lucas Fox. Today we will be showing you a stunning detached house in the neighborhood of Sarrià. But before we get started, I would like to remind you that you can ask any questions you like using the live chat and we'll be answering them in due time. First of all, I'd like to summarize some of the key aspects of the property and then we'll be showing you in more detail each of the different areas in the house, and that way you will have a better understanding and perspective of the layout of the property. First of all, I'd like to say that we are in a privileged location very near the natural park of Coicerola in a residential area that's very peaceful and ideal for family life. We are very well connected with international schools and it's very easy to access the city center as well. There are a number of different services in the area like shops and also some bars and restaurants. So it's a great location for those of you looking for some peace and quiet and a more residential laid-back type of lifestyle. The house is a total of 535 square meters and it's divided in 4 different levels. The underground level with a garage that fits 6 cars. There's also a laundry room, utility room, service area with a room and its own ensuite bathroom, plus a multi-purpose room that's currently being used as a gym and a little patio area. At ground floor, we find the kitchen, living room, a library, office space, and also access to a beautiful garden with a private swimming pool. In the first level, we find 4 different bedrooms. 3 of them have ensuite bathrooms, and 1 of them is a shared space that's currently being used as a study room. In the top floor, we find a living room with a beautiful terrace with 360 views of the city, as well as a little gym space and a full bathroom. So let's get started with the video tour. Come on right in and I'll show you the different areas in more detail. This is the main entry hallway that leads into different areas like the kitchen, living room, and also a guest toilet. Let's get started with a guest toilet. It is very practical to have one of these at ground floor, so our guests don't have to access the night area with all the bedrooms. Next up, we're going to show you the kitchen. First of all, I'd like to mention that there's a lot of storage space in the house, so its space has been utilized in a very optimal way. The kitchen is very spacious, it's fully exterior, it has extremely big windows. Pretty much they go from side to side of the room and they allow tons of natural light into the space, as well as full integration of the outdoor space because they're gliding doors. So the terrace and garden being at the same level, they act as an extension of the interior living space. Over here we find an induction cooking area by the brand Siemens. On top we have a gas extractor by the brand Pando, and if we go that way we find 2 full refrigerators and a full freezer. The island is extremely big and it allows for us to be able to interact with our guests. Over here is a microwave and oven, and all this area right here plus the underneath of the island is full of different cabinets and drawers with plenty of storage space. If we turn around, we will see the pantry area. It is very big and allows us to organize all our food supplies ideally. We also have a wine refrigerator and an extra island over here which we could utilize as a coffee bar corner. Over here is the Videocom, which allows us to open the door from the kitchen, a little informal dining room area, and an outdoor dining area as well. There is plenty of space as the garden wraps around the entire property, so we can enjoy the beautiful weather that we always have in this city. As you can tell, the living room is super large and it's completely wrapped around with floor to ceiling windows. This allows us to have an outdoor experience being inside, as we can see all the different trees and vegetation from inside. Moreover, we have different spaces that allows us to enjoy the living space to the maximum. Over here we have a formal dining table, ideal to sit 10 to 12 guests comfortably. And over here, a lounge area with a super large couch to enjoy some movies, watching TV with family and friends. The house is equipped with a heating system via radiators, and it has beautiful wooden flooring as well as double glazed windows. So we can enjoy optimal energy efficiency, and we can control very easily the temperature inside the house. Actually, in the upper levels, we also find AC machines, so it's very easy to also cool certain areas in the summer months. As you can tell, the garden is pretty large. We have a swimming pool that measures around 10 meters by 4 meters and has a depth of 190. So we can enjoy the swimming pool, especially with a climate like the one we have here, pretty much all year round, maybe not in the winter months. And the grass is artificial grass, so it's very easily maintained. And the rest of vegetation has automatic irrigation system. So it's very easy to keep the garden looking this great. We also have a porched area, which is ideal, especially at night, to chill out outside, to have some quality time. We have this outdoor dining area, a Balinese bed, and also some games. And now we're going back inside because I'd like to show you the library / office area that connects with the living room. This is ideal because being on the ground floor, you can welcome any of your clients if needed, if you're working from home, into your office without them having to access the rest of the house. It is also a very bright room because we have a large window that allows all the natural light into the space, and we can access it via the living room or from the main entryway. Now we're going downstairs, and I'd like to show you the ground level. Over here, we find a parking garage, ideal for 6 cars. There's also a storage unit that's about 16 square meters, so there's a lot of space to store away anything we're not using. On the left-hand side, we find a large room. It's a multi-purpose room that is currently being used as a gym workout space with 2 custom-built closets and access to a little patio. It is currently being used for clothes, to let the clothes air dry, but it's a great size, so we could have a little chill out area there if we decided to turn this room into an additional bedroom. The garage is on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side is the utility room / laundry room with the washing machine and the dryer. And this is the service area with the service bedroom. So many people have cleaners or service workers living in their own house. So it's really nice to have a separate area designated for them. Now we're going to show you the night area with the 4 different bedrooms in level 1. This landing space is giving us access to all the different rooms. On the right-hand side, we find the master suite, and on the left-hand side, the rest of bedrooms. Let's explore the master suite first. As you can tell, it has a pretty large walk-in closet. It's fully exterior with views to the garden. We can spot the trees from over here. And we can also see the swimming pool. This area is extra storage for personal belongings, and this door leads into the ensuite bathroom. It has a bathtub, double sink. We also have a toilet and shower. It is ideal to have a toilet with a door so we can have more privacy if someone's showering or bathing. And this is the resting space, which, as you can tell, is quite spacious, very, very bright. All the bedrooms are exterior. All of them have amazing views to the vegetation outside. And I'd like to point out as well that the quality of the carpentry is super high quality. We have aluminum carpentry with double glazed windows, as I told you earlier, that also have a little acoustic and thermal bridge. So it's gonna allow for optimal energy efficiency. If we continue this way, we'll access 3 other bedrooms. 2 of them have ensuite bathrooms. This is one of the double beds. They're all super spacious. It has its own ensuite bathroom with a bidet, toilet, bathtub, and sink. They all have custom-built closets with tons of storage for clothing items. Suite number 3 is this one right here. As you can see, we have direct sunlight hitting the room right now. Beautiful views to the trees, and as you can see, there's also an ensuite bathroom with a toilet, bathtub, and sink. As I told you, in this upper level we have AC machines, so we can enjoy the air conditioning in each room independently. Last but not least, on this level we have this amazing multi-purpose room. Right now it is being used as a little study room / living room area for the kids, but of course it is big enough to have an additional bedroom if we want it. Let's go upstairs and show you the last area in the house, which is the upper floor. This area is right now being used as an additional living room, perfect for hosting our guests to have parties, to enjoy the beautiful rooftop views. We have access to a terrace that pretty much wraps around the entire house. So we have a terrace on the back, another one over here, and another one at the front. We have 360 views of the city, and the best part is we have a bar / kitchenette area on the right hand side with a full bathroom at the very end, and this entertaining area over here. We have a large TV with a couch, a couple of workout machines, so we can also exercise up here. And in my opinion, the best area in the house is this stunning terrace. On the left hand side we can see the sea, and on the right hand side we can spot the mountain. It is amazing. It is really quiet and peaceful out here, so it's the perfect place to relax and unwind. Now that we have seen all the different areas in the house, I'd like to summarize briefly all the key aspects mentioned so far, as well as give you some tips and ideas. The house is a total of 535 square meters worth of indoor space, and it's composed of 6 different bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a garage that fits 6 cars, also a storage space that's about 16 square meters, and all the different multi-purpose rooms that you saw that could be transformed into extra bedrooms. There is a large swimming pool, private swimming pool with a wraparound garden, which is great to enjoy outdoor living, and also this terrace at the very top with stunning views. I don't know if at this point anybody has any question about the house. It is one of the 4 houses that compose a very peaceful and quiet community. The area, as I told you, is Sarrià, right next to Coicerola Park, so it's an amazing place for family living. It's also well connected with international schools, and there is also great transport connection to other areas in the city. It's ideal for those of you looking for a first or second residence in the city, and also for those who value peace and quiet. If you have any further questions that I have not covered during the home live streaming and also this recap, I highly suggest you send us an email at info.lf@lucasfox.com, and we'll be glad to help. If on the other hand you'd like to see any of our other properties from our portfolio, I recommend you visit our website, www.lucasfox.com. And before I let you go, I strongly recommend you see the house in person, because it's a lot more stunning than it shows in camera, that's for sure. So be sure to contact us and we'll be happy to schedule the viewing for you. It was my pleasure showing you around this stunning property today, and I hope to see you again very soon. I'm gonna leave you with this amazing views of the Mediterranean Sea.